guys, and welcome to the Sea of Thieves. This is Bonebag07, and this is a different kind of stream. This is a... how do you call it? A, kind of... I wouldn't say spiritual, because I'm not necessarily religious in any way. This is a... Let's call it, this is a stream that will help people possibly enjoy Sea of Thieves better. As many of you know, my friends, and if any of the followers are watching as well, I'm a player that I like to play Sea of Thieves, but I don't necessarily like to do missions. I like to do missions, or quests, as it were. I like to get stuff done, but I kind of find it more of a chore than anything. So, to my understanding and from my experience, the best way to play the Sea of Thieves game, right here, this game right here is a beautiful, amazing game. This beautiful game. The best way to play this game is from a Zen perspective. And I will explain that in a minute, but I do want to take a little segue, and I want to talk to my streamers, or followers, sorry. My friends, my followers, and you're one and the same, to be honest. I want to say I'm sorry I haven't been streaming. I've been wanting to continue to stream Green Hell and a few other games. I want to stream these games, but I want you guys to know, if you didn't already know, I actually suffered a thumb injury very recently, about a week and a half ago. So it's causing me to not be able to play games very much right now. Basically, I was walking around in a house with some friends, and I tripped. And when I landed, I bent my thumb back 90 degrees. My gaming thumb, the one I use for looking around. And I know you guys are like, oh, dude, oh, that sucks. Oh my god. Yeah, it sucks because I am having to game in a different way. I'm using different fingers to control my controller, and it's not as smooth as I would normally play. So I want to again say from the beginning, yes, I've recently had an accident, and I cannot control my controller like I normally do. I'm not the best player in the world, I'm not the worst player in the world, but right now I am playing with a handicap, as it were. So if the camera is jerky, if I'm not quite doing what I should be doing at the right time because I can't look for my aiming, I apologize to you guys. It's because I'm not controlling things the way I would normally control them. I'm literally having to adopt an alternate controller finger placement just to play any video game. So I appreciate you guys and thank you for your support. But back to what I was saying. Some players do not like Sea of Thieves, and they don't like them for what I feel is a pretty obvious reason. You know, some players love PvP, they love fighting other players, they love the challenge, they love getting into it and encountering different people and just dominating them by overpowering them or being a better tactician in whatever situation arises. Maybe reacting, or I should say not reacting, because reacting is post, but let's say even better, predicting other players' reactions, other players' actions, not reactions, but actions. And you know, that's cool, that's great. I'm not a big PvPer myself, but the Sea of Thieves game that's not all it is. And it seems like it is. It really does. If you're a new player, even if you're a player that's been playing, but you still you don't like the game that much because every time you play, you're getting sunk. You are losing your loot. You're losing everything. The biggest thing that I can say to you, the biggest advice that I have, honestly, is to kind of be like a tree in the wind. I know it's kind of stupid when you think about it, or beginning. I know it's stupid, but to be honest, the best way to actually enjoy this game is to not worry about the money. Don't worry about the loot. The game takes some time to play, and I know, trust me, I've spent over 12 hours playing a single session with friends. I absolutely understand. Sea of Thieves is not a game that is done in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes like Fortnite or Call of Duty. It's not you're instantly going to get in and instantly get out. You're going to be on it all the time. It is a game that you honestly have to take your time with. So for a game that takes so much time, you really need to relax. And I'm not perfect at this, I promise. Anyone who's watching me stream, anyone who's ever watched me stream, especially my friends, even more especially my friend Aaron, who's been in on the game, they know that I'd like to get things done when I'm playing the game because I don't play the game all the time. But the true way to enjoy the game is just to play the game and not worry. Oh, see, look, I just fell off. Stupid, but it happens. Just like anything in the game. Okay? Stuff happens in the game. I'm not equipping any special cosmetics today. I'm not putting on any cannon sales. I'm not showing off anything today. I'm just going to sail. This is actually what I like to do the most. I don't put down quests. I don't play the tall tales. I don't search out PvP. This is what I love about Sea of Thieves. Just this. The pure freedom this game gives you to do anything that you want. There are other players, and you are always going to run into other players. Always going to run into other players. But when you get this ship, any ship, sloop, a brig, a galleon, you can be with complete noobs, but you still always have the complete freedom to do anything that you want to in this game. You can sail to any island. Hey, this island right here. Perfect example. I don't remember what island this is because I didn't pay attention to see what outpost I was at when I sailed away. But I'm still on this island right now because I want to. It's not a mission. It's not something special. I don't have to do it for some event. I'm simply playing the game because it is some place that I can explore. Have I been here before? I guarantee you I've been to this island before, but it is still a place, a new place. Because every single island is constantly changed. Even though you may not notice something, and you could have been to this island 1,000 times. Every single island is always different. Because you may not notice everything. You may not notice this plant. Oh, hey. We have some, like right here. Perfect. Yeah. With the new update, we have a Keymaster and the Ghost who kind of should be fighting each other. They're not exactly. They're literally just bumping into each other. But you never know what you're going to expect. He's coming after me. Oh, no, he's not coming after me. Well, maybe I should throw my hat in the ring. Let's just go ahead. Sorry about my aim. Like I said, my thumb's messed up. I'm not aiming with my normal gusto or ability, so I apologize for that. Alright. See what we just did just now? Especially with the way they nerfed the game. You get gold. Not a lot of gold, it's not like 10,000 gold, but you can go to any island anytime. And you can pick up loot. Oh, the ghost just went somewhere. It's kind of cool. This was a place that a ghost existed. But you can play the game. I know I left the loot. It's right here. I know where it is. Ashen Key and a skull. That's not why I'm here today. My purpose is to show you. You can literally... I didn't spawn that. No. It was here. I found it. You can go to any island on the entire map. And you can find loot. You don't have to be on a mission. You can have an emissary. You don't even have to do a quest. You can literally find treasure, as I found that chest right there. You can find treasure at any island. Any island on the entire map. And you can then turn it in. If you want to put down an emissary, you can. You don't even have to do the emissary missions. You can literally do any mission on the map and just have fun. Somebody sinks you, oh well, they sank you. You didn't spend 5 hours grinding a certain particular mission. You didn't spend 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes doing a mission. You didn't put down a mission that you can only get once a year. You literally just spawned in, sailed to a random place. Sailed to 15 random places. So you don't have to do all the missions. You don't have to do any missions. You don't have to do any of it. You can literally just pick up loot just like this on any island. So I want you guys to think about this and remember, this game can be very stressful. It can be very competitive. Excuse me. Wrong button. Like I said, I'm still getting used to my new controller setup. You can play any game just like this. Oh, I said any game. Sorry. You can play any day in Sea of Thieves and do anything you want. It doesn't have to be grinding missions. It doesn't have to be doing quests. You can literally do nothing. You don't even have to get loot. You can literally get on a rowboat and just row around fishing. I've done it, and it's a blast. The rowing's a bit boring, and you know, if that's not your main focus, yeah, it can get a little old. I get it. Everybody gets old doing things. I just want people to know, because I've played this game a long time. I love this game, and I've played it so much. But I've also gotten so stressed out of this game, I got burnt out. I used to play this game every single day for about 2 years. I literally played this game about 5 to 6 hours literally every single day since launch. Now, I didn't start at launch. I started literally about 1 month shy of launch, but I've played this game since launch, okay? If you want to consider that launch. I do, but if you don't, okay. But I got burnt out because the game made it to where if you wanted the cosmetics, you had to play the game that week. Every day that week. All day, certain days that week. The game's not like that anymore. You don't have to do that anymore. There are cosmetics for the past that you do have to earn. You have to level up, but you don't have to do a quest anymore to do that. You don't have to be a reaper. You don't have to kill everybody. You don't have to do merchant or gold hoarder or order of souls or fishing. You don't have to do any. You don't have to do the tall tales. You can literally just get levels by collecting loot on random islands, just like I did. Yeah, takes some time, but you know what? It is stress-free. Somebody sinks your ship, they take your loot. Oh well. If you turn in every 2 to 3 islands, or 3, 4 islands, however many you want to take that little bit of a gamble for, it is what it is. You can go to any and every island again. You can go back to the same island. You're still going to get more loot because it respawns after a period of time. I'm telling you, you do not have to stress anymore in this game. Therefore, you can do anything you want. I have experimented in this game. I've literally sat down on an outpost. I've sat down on a freaking outpost and just been quiet and waited and watched for 2-3 hours just to see what players are up to. Now, have I messed with them? Yes. I've literally been like, hey, put the keg on their deck, you know, and just to mess with them and see how they react. And they're, you know, that most of the time all the players would scramble around and they're like, oh, where is he? And you could hear them on the mic and things like that. And it was great. You know, they were all running around. You could see how they reacted. But I still stayed there. After they were like, oh, okay, it must have been a glitch or whatever. Hey, one or two of them actually found where I was hiding on the island and killed me. It wasn't the end of the world. I just got my boat, sailed back, and did what I wanted to do. I literally just sat around and wanted to see what people did when they got to the outpost. Obviously, they sold treasure. That was definitely the primary focus for a lot of them. They sold their loot. But some of them actually enjoyed the game. They went around looking at cosmetics, to see what they could do, to see what maybe they could see something on that outpost they haven't seen before. You know, that's what this game gives you. It literally gives you a sense of freedom. You can do anything you want to in this game. It has evolved to the point where now you do not have to play the game and grind missions. You don't have to actually get real rewards anymore. You don't have to do it. There are certain events, yes, you need to do those things, but you can still chill out and do it. Take your time. You have like a month every event now. This game is so chill now. That is great. My main point, again, don't stress out. Loot can easily be replaced. You don't have to do anything to do it. You just have to sail around. You can literally spin until you say count to 10. All right, 1, 2, 3, and then 10, you know. And then pull out your compass and sail that direction. Stop at the nearest island. Stop the next island, and then explore the island. Don't just sit there and look for loot, but look around the island. Look for paintings, look for dead skeletons. Now there's ghosts. See if they talk to you. Listen to what they say. Enjoy the game for what it is in your own free time, and just have fun. If you get sunk, hey, it happens. Use it as a learning experience. Think about what you did and that's what you could have done, and try to learn from it. But don't stress out. It's a game. You can turn it off and start over, and it doesn't matter. You have tons of time. Most people playing this game are between 10 and I'd say 35, 40 years old, so you have tons of time. You're not going to die for another 50 to 25 years. Oh, just generalized average. So you have tons of time to enjoy this game while it is here. So take it from me, Bonebag07. I know my voice is cracking up. Sorry about that. Hang on a second. Let me drink something. I just want you guys to know, for me, you don't have to stress out all the time about this game. It's a game. People focus these days too much on, I've got to beat this game. I've got to grind. I've got to grind. I've got to grind. The whole point of a game is to have fun. The whole point of a game is to, if you will, escape reality, to get away from your day-to-day work or your day-to-day school. Just enter into a fantasy world and make it your own, to live in it. That is the point of video games. So do it. Don't stress out. Be like what I said earlier. I like to say it actually, be like the water, but I don't have an emote that it says be like the water. So be like the water, be like the wind. It flows around everything. A tree, a rock, a person. Just enjoy the game. And thanks again, guys. Have fun. And thanks again for hanging out with me. Have a good night. It's the Bonebag07. I'm out. See you later.